Hi you guys, it's Kelly. I wanted to show you something. I don't know if you've tried these before, but I just wanted to see because they're really, really good. And if you haven't tried them, you should try them. They are called Garden Veggie Straws, lightly salted, and they're here. I don't know if you can read that. The combination of potato, tomato, spinach, and other natural ingredients makes these straws a great tasting on-the-go snack. They're all natural, no trans fat, no preservatives, and you get 38 straws of the sticks for 130 calories. And I'll show you what they look like. They look like this. This one is just the tomato. You can't really see it, but it's kind of orange. And this is the spinach. It's green. And the potato. It's a potato color. I just ate one. But that is really good. I had those and let me see. Dean's French onion dip. It's a light dip. It has 35 calories for 2 tablespoons. It's a really, really tasty snack. I don't know if you guys ever had them, but if you haven't, you should try them. They're really good. I like them a lot better than chips, regular chips. I ran across these yesterday, and the bag of them is gone. Me and my daughter's been eating them like crazy. See, look at that. The bag of them is gone, and it's a pretty decent sized bag, 7 ounces. They were $2.88 at Walmart, I think. Yeah, they were $2.88, but they were really good. They're really good. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. So, I went to the doctor's today, guys. The doctor that I went to is in the same office as a doctor that I've seen before. Okay, about my periods and everything. So, she was a real bitch. Yes. She was like, why are you coming to me for a second opinion? And I was like, well, my competent doctor told me to come in, go get a second opinion, so I figured I would just come here because I try to get into other doctor's offices, and they said that they're busy, or not busy, but they're full, and I wouldn't be able to get in there till June. She had an attitude with me, and she was like, well, I think he knows what he's talking about the other doctor that already looked at me before and gave me the birth control pills, and my Coumadin doctors know what they're talking about. If I need a second opinion, then I need a second opinion. My hematologist said I'm not allowed to take any kind of birth control pill. So, but anyways, I was talking to her about that and telling her about that, and she said that, oh, there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that we can do then, except for if you can take these pills to stop it, and going on and on about that. And I said, well, is there any way you can do an ultrasound on me, because I need, I want to know what's going on. Maybe there's something going on in there. And at first she wasn't going to do it, and she was like, well, we don't have an ultrasound room open, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, well, is there any way I can make an appointment to come back in to have an ultrasound done? Because you guys haven't looked at me, Well, anyways, make a long story short, she finally did it. And she found out that it looks like I have PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but I think that's how you say it. So, yeah, PCOS. And just by the ultrasound, that's what she said it looks like. And, also, because I go without periods, and then, like, here recently, I just been having them for I had this period for 2 months. This week would make it 2 months. it's crazy nonsense, but she started calming down a little bit. Like her tone changed, and she said, "Well, maybe we can do a brazen or something like that, to burn off my lining in my uterus." She's like, "But I'm not doing that. I'm not going to have you do the surgery." And I was like, "Okay, I didn't ask you to do the surgery, but all right." And she said, "Yeah, it would be a big risk because I'm on Coumadin. If they take me off the Coumadin, I can get a blood clot, and then when I'm on the table, the surgery table, I could, get a blood clot or even bleed to death and all this other nonsense." She says she ain't gonna do no kind of type of surgery on me. I didn't ask her to do surgery on me, but I just said, well, is there any other solution to this that I can do? And she was like, "Well, let's do all these tests and see what it comes back." So they're checking me for the diabetes and all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah, she told me basically I need to lose weight. I was like, "Yeah, I was fed up at this point, and I told her, I said, "Yeah, I know I need to lose weight. I'm losing weight now." And she was like, "Well, from what we look at before, from your chart before, we told you that you need to lose weight," and just kept going on. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I just told you I'm losing weight. I'm trying." That's what makes me so mad. That makes me want to give up on this. When people just say, "You're too big, you're too fat, you need to lose weight, you need to do that, you need to do this." You don't tell me what I need to do. I mean, I know she's a doctor and she obviously has to tell me that, but you know what I mean? And I even told her, I said, when I was 135 pounds, I had problems with my period too. I didn't have them. I would have them every other month. I said, "So what's going on there?" Because she was making me feel stupid, saying, "Well, you're overweight and that's what's making you have these problems with your period." And I said, "Well, when I was 135 pounds, I had problems too." So, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm dragging this on, but it just has me really irritated and upset because, I kind of, like I said, I kind of want to have another kid. And I mean, down the road, and I'm going to be 30 this year. I'm not saying I'm going to lose weight first. And I was thinking about having another one. I mean, if it happened, it happened. I kind of didn't want one, but I kind of do. You know what I mean? I guess when someone tells you that you can't have a kid, it makes the story, like, it just changes the story around and your story in your life. And it's like, I don't know if that even made sense, but it just, like, makes you think, like, oh, I can't have kids. You're telling me I can't have kids. I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, so that was my day today. I went to the doctors and had a whole bunch of blood work done and had a PICCH as a doctor.
What you need to do is be thankful for the
Okay,
life you
guys,
got, you know what I'm
I
saying?
set my alarm for
Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do
I
got.
am going
Let's
to
get it to him,
work out.
baby girl. Hey!
That's right. Okay.